All right, so we have definitely started the pre-recording. I was supposed to do this live. At first, I thought I was going to do it live, but in actuality, the ancestors was like it's pre-recorded. So yeah, we're gonna get right into it. All right, thank you, ancestors, angels, guides, and all positive forces that look over me. Archangel Michael, come in and protect me as I give this message here. Okay, this message is spiritual. It's going to be called spiritual attachments. Okay, that's what it's going to be called, and it's finna get real. Okay. So first I was getting natural causes in natural order will halt the enemy. Okay. And what I mean by that is anybody who is trying to definitely harm you in any type of way, physically, mentally, emotionally, financially, or spiritually, they are being halted right now by natural causes. There will be some sort of natural cause that will be able to halt, that will be halting this energy from hurting you. And I feel like, or harming you. And I feel like this halt is going to bring about shine for you in some sense of way. Okay. So with this being said, okay, I don't have to do two parts to this because I think okay, so basically this energy of spiritual attachments, what the ancestors were saying were, it was what a spiritual attachment is, and what it means is holding on to someone for something, holding on to someone for something. And whatever this thing is, okay, you should be able to maintain it or get it on your own, okay? But you're just holding on to it, to this person, to get something. You know, it's almost like you're having an issue here with getting everything from yourself. You're having a problem with that, and the universe is halting all things for you to do that, you know, because I feel like what you're noticing is whoever you're depending on or whoever you're asking things from, they don't quite want to give it to you anyway, want you to be around anyway, or want to share the energy anyway. It's almost like there's something that's already going on with you and this person that you're attached to, that you're getting this energy from anyway, you know. So it's already something going on at play, you know. And that's why the universe is bringing natural causes. So this natural cause could affect you as well, you know, because of the way that you're depending, what you're depending on this person for. First of all, you shouldn't be dependent on this person, period. And you also shouldn't be dependent, period. You should be independent, you know. So it's a lot that you got things blocked. You got blocks right there, you know, codependency that you have a problem with, you know. Whatever it is, it's ruled by the material world. The matrix is ruled by that. So your life is now in shambles because not only because of yourself, but because of someone else too. You have this spiritual attachment, you know, and spiritual is very important because spiritual is like the elevation of your soul. So, you know, like when you have breakthroughs and things like that, that's spiritual. You know, that's like you had the dark nights of the soul, which is like what I just like to tell people, the death of the ego. You know, all those things are spiritual things to help other things open up in your life. The spiritual helps the physical and the mental, emotional, and financial open up in your life. That's what it does, you know, and you're holding on to things that are not even providing openings in your life or opportunities in your life. And then you got the nerve to hold on to the motherfucker that you feel like is going to do it for you. And it's like, not quite. You know, something is off there. You know, it's off. Something is off. And that's what you could be noticing. Like, something is fucking off. Y'all like my tattoo? It's Saturn. You can't really see it. I'm getting it done now. I'm working on my sleeve, but neither say the less, you know. I was gonna post a pillow picture. Some of you guys need to get rest. And also Saturn is very significant for me to speak about Saturn. These are lessons. These are things you should have learned already. Just about yourself, period, to be able to represent or stand up for someone else or be in someone else's life. You should know yourself. But if you don't know yourself, you're still learning lessons. Whether you learn them about someone else to know yourself or you're learning them about yourself to know yourself. You got to figure out which energy you're in, you know. So you could this energy is like stuck with people, you know, who don't make the situation better, you know. So this could be you or this individual, you know, or this energy, you know, somebody who doesn't make the situation better, you know. That, like I said, they're not helping you in no form, way, fashion, you know. I feel like this is showing the truth of failures. I was definitely getting truth of people failures, okay. And then also, not only will the failures be showing, it's also going to show that they blatantly don't care to fix them either. Like, fuck what you're talking about. I know I'm a failure. you're here for. You know, it's something like that. And that's why in that you're here for is almost like, y'all, moth got in here yesterday. It's almost like they're blaming you instead of them. Like, matter of fact, you're just in the way now. You know, you're the problem or something like that. Roots are being uprooted, you know, to build a solider foundation with family, friends, and foe. Okay. I'm definitely getting these individuals are recognizing, they know that they're very well aware that they are a setback. Okay, and they voice the setback as if someone else is keeping them back. Confirmation on my phone, and that's what I was saying. It's like these individuals who don't give a fuck about none of that shit you're talking about. You know. Okay, hold on, guys. Okay, I'm back. I am back. All right, so yeah. Let's pick up where we left off. I had to get my other book because there were things that we need to say over there. I have my music in. I like channeling with my music a lot. So that's what this headphone is over here. So if you guys see that, that's what that is. Channeling with my music. And right now, I am listening to Sunny Daydreaming by Twiggy Fizz. I like beats and things of those natures. So I do love my music now. I love to, you know. But overall, I like my beats, okay? Hush all that. So I can hear my ancestors speak, okay? But needless to say, the truth, justice, and 777 is very significant to this energy, okay? There was a catastrophic event that definitely took place, and from that, Mother Earth states at rest, burden free from attachments, and no chains are holding you down. So if you have been dealing with things where you've been feeling like things have been holding you down, things have been holding you back, you know, chains and, you know, just all type of, you know, injustice situations, all of that is about to be nipped in the bud. Okay, crows are very significant. Crow calls, you could be hearing crows call. Okay, that is a sign of secrets coming to the surface. Darkness, okay, comes in all forms. Okay, you need to know that as well. So if you're dealing with energies, just know darkness comes in all forms. Okay, it doesn't just come in one way. It has many ways to attack you. That's why I focused on, not too long ago, I did a chakra 101 video, just to help you guys understand different level of darkness, you know, because darkness is more than the Illuminati, the Matrix. Darkness is you, honey. Okay, darkness is that shadow inside of you when you don't want to fix those fears, that insecurity, the codependency, the jealousy. When you don't want to fix those things, that's darkness too. Okay, so sometimes we be looking at the darkness on the outside when it's like, just look at you. Okay, so something like that is very significant. Okay, where you would think people would come together, they actually are separating. And I feel like that separation is very important. It's vital to survival, because whatever you are separating from can no longer survive off of you, because you are no longer in survival mode. There's something about you that has changed. You have shifted out of some type of energy was keeping you low, which means you have raised your vibration. So that means it's time for you to go. Okay, and from there, Mother Earth says she has more for you. Okay. It's almost like she's letting you know, if you don't stand up for yourself, people will stand up for you, and it will keep moving over you unintentionally, intentionally and unintentionally. Okay, that's where natural causes come in play. Almost like natural causes, she's tying it to like your strength and your courage. She's showing you that you need to have strength and courage in your life to cause a tower in your life of change, a good one, revitalization, restoration, rebirth, renewal. You can do the same thing. That's pretty much what she was saying. These things, and the reason why you can do this is because when things like this happen, it forces you to examine who you are, and are you a cause of who you are, or are you a part of who you are you one with who you are, or you are a cause of what is affecting who you are? You really got to get a chance to examine who you are right now. You know, you about to see. Another thing that she was giving me was that you're about to see what people really do, how they spend their alone time, you know, in the middle of crisis, in the middle of challenges, how people spend their alone time, how people spend it, you know, whether this is someone who focuses on sex, money, and drugs, or whether this is someone who really focuses on themselves. Bring this, like, you know what, take this in for myself. Like, you know what, this is something that's about to come to me. What person are you dealing with? Are you dealing with people who run off, you know, sex, money, and drugs when things like this happen, when catastrophic events like this happen, if you were affected by a hurricane, or just any type of change that may happen in your local city, you know, that affect the whole damn city? You know, how do people respond to that? You know, do they see it as a message or a sign, or do they see it as like, you know what, listen, it's time, you know, or something? How do they see it, you know? It's almost like these are people who never listen when you really need them anyway. Okay. I was also getting, they're coming back. The ancestors are coming back. There will be no talking. Okay. There will be a lot of murder, killings, and things on the streets. Okay. A lot of things are coming back full circle. There's about to be a full circle of energy. Okay. Definitely the ancestors were saying hunting and murder. Okay. You can see the soullessness in their eyes. Okay. These individuals, you can see the soullessness in their eyes. Okay. The answers really just kept, it's coming. It's almost like these are people who do situations, people placing things where God wouldn't even save them from. Like, God ain't even come to save you, homie. You know better. It's like I've been telling people this whole time, you know, you'd be so stuck on when the reaction happens, but what happened when you actually had a chance to make the reaction a lot better? What happened when you actually had a chance to communicate, be more vulnerable, take accountability? You didn't think about that afterwards, and it's like the universe is not even gonna give you a chance to keep doing that. It's like not all you're gonna get left with is your actions, your reactions, and your actions, and it's gonna be all on you. It's something like that. You better hope people are praying for you. That's a song. Murder. The Godfather. This energy is the Godfather energy. I was definitely getting that as well. Like the Godfather is your fathers, the masculines are rising for true natural order, and kind of like pushing all the little boys out the way, pushing all of this energy out the way, and molding, creating better structure and solid foundations, you know, built off of love instead of fear, you know, built off of protection instead of control. You know, it's going to be a revamping. A lot of people could be trapped in a corner with their own anxiety. Okay. It's like the same things that they do, they're not built for it. They're not built for it. They do something to somebody, but they're not built for that energy that they would do to someone. Cold-blooded is very significant. Knives. It's like the energy is definitely been off more than can chew. I'm seeing drug dealings. The 90s babies are very significant. From the 90s babies, I was getting hide and seek. So a lot of energy that was transpired in the 90s. If you are a 90s baby, when it came to your family, whatever was hidden is going to come back to the surface. Hide and seek. Okay. And lost and found. Okay. Just because, see, there's been this energy confirmation on my phone where you've been searching, do you have a bright future? But your future does not seem so bright because whatever has not come to light. There are some things that have not come to light about who you are, you know, and where you're supposed to be, what you're supposed to be. There are things that you haven't gotten off your chest. There's some things that will be coming back to the surface so you can be able to release that energy. Definitely molestations, uncles, dads, brothers, cousins. A lot of that energy will be coming back up as well. There will be cases. I was getting defects is about to be taking children. There's about to be a reset, revamp around kids, okay, because the kids are being molested now, and the molestation now is showing from what happened when these kids were, when their parents were younger, and that the system is noticing something here, and they're about to take the kids away and shift the energy around a different way. That way, it's almost like, and it makes a lot of sense because it's like you're in a situation where you're being molested. At the minimum, you can get out of that situation and make the best of yourself. I do see resources being provided for these individuals. Okay, I'm getting kids are being molested from the age of 5 to 10. Okay, even younger than that. There's some energy that's about to transpire here when it comes to just the children, period. The answer to say you never know who's watching. So a lot of people, the people don't know who's watching. They don't know who's watching, what's going on. Also, the answer to say you're either snitching or you're either lying. Okay, a lot of people are. The answers are taking note on who is preying on your downfall. And I said that in the beginning. It's almost like all that energy is about to be cleared out, just period, to get what you deserve. Okay, it's business is about to be business. Okay, again, people would rather choose sex, money, and drugs. You know, over, you know, kind of like survival and togetherness. Okay, I was also getting Stealing as well. A lot of break-ins. Okay, a lot of people are vulnerable right now. A lot of people are, there's a lot of gossip going on as well. Due to all of this talk that's going on with people talking behind your backs and people not kind of like facing you with these things, and also the way that people actually feel about this, the universe is taking in consideration how these people feel when they say these things. The heart is very important. Do you mean that? Because whatever you say, if you mean it, it's not going to matter even if you apologize, because you mean it in your heart. It's something like that. I'm also getting like energy stealing as well. People are taking the situation, energy from the situations to put it in their higher good. So the argument can be way more than it's supposed to be. People are stealing energy where they can steal energy. And what I mean by that is, you know how when you have an argument, you know, with someone and they only heard one word of what you said, they're taking that and doom, 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 like it's something like that. Because I literally see someone banging a hammer on someone's head, like, you know. Ugh, y'all, this energy was so deep. Okay. I was also a channel song I was getting with Kendrick Lamar, Sing About Me, Section 80, How Power. Another thing, there's a lot of unsaid feelings about someone else. I was getting people want to be people. I was getting people don't really have a problem in particular. Their problem is they want to be someone else. They don't want what, there it is, thank you Spirit, they don't want what no one else has. They want to be that person. They don't want what they have. They want to physically embody the energy so they can, it's almost like some people want to body swap. You know how they be like body snatching? People want to do that for real. I ain't even finna hold you. Like, people want to body swap, like, just period. Like, give me your life, fuck mine. You know, it's something like that. People are willing to do that. So by any means necessary, that's what's making them, you know, react the way that they are. It's something like that. But needless to say, the next thing I got was right before, this is the big confirmation, humongous confirmation. So crazy, because right before I started this, it was just 2:11. Right now it is 3:05, but right before I started this, okay, it was 2:11. Okay, angel number 211. First, let me tell you, because the ancestors want me to say it, because it's a positive to this and it's also like a negative to this. I wouldn't say negative, but it's something deeper. I saved it. I didn't write it down. I just saved it for now. Okay, so it says wisdom and faith. All right, so your wisdom is leading you in different directions. So you could be taking a lot of divine detours. So if you're seeing angel number 211, the divine is taking you on divine detours, divine connection, divine communication, wisdom and faith. Also, the 211 is divine intervention. There's about to be my ancestors are saying ruckus. And I used to watch the Boondocks a lot, and on there the man on there was Uncle Ruckus, and he used to cause a lot of ruckus, like literally like problems out of nowhere. Like the way that he used to talk to people, used to be like, hold up homie, you might want to get shot, you know. But needless to say, something like that is going on. I see a bank robbery, like someone is planning on breaking into a bank. They are planning on breaking into the bank and causing ruckus into the city. Someone wants to cause ruckus in the city. Like they want to cause problems to get something started. Like the divine is it's almost like the divine is going to let this happen so the city can have a reset or refocus or something like that. It's the purge. Your local city is about to go through the purge. No, I'm not even finna hold you, sis. Like, I ain't even finna hold you, Brody. I'm not finna hold you, cousin, uncle, cousins, family. Your local city is about to go through the purge. Like, just period. And the answer to set the purge in broad daylight. Like, broad daylight. Like, niggas gonna be unloading clips in broad daylight. It's gonna be something like that. Needless to say, inheritance is important. The resources are important. important. Cicadas are very important. Alcoholism is very important. If you are hearing cicadas sing, that means new beginnings are coming. If you pay attention to the cicadas, they sing in harmony. So new beginnings, peace, and harmony will be coming towards you. Okay, hearing them. Okay. What is this? Catastrophic events, basically. Apocalyptic behavior. Okay, definitely. Okay, I was getting this. Men looking for women who have what they have materially. It's almost like men almost like men. The ancestors were saying that. They was like men like the control that women have. But the second that women get vulnerable, it's like, hold up, don't take it there. Because, you know, like when you get too in that motherfucking shit, it's like, oh my God, what? But no, they like power and control. So keep that in mind. It's almost like an in and out energy, you know, like those people that be like, you come to my place, I come to yours, you know, stuff like that. It's like that's a power play type of vibe to avoid vulnerability. The answer just said fake consciousness to avoid sitting with actual consciousness, you know. Okay. All right, so I do have one more set of downloads here. All right. It says, I cannot be who I want to be, so I'm going to make you think I am. So you could be dealing with people like that. It said, I don't have to listen to you tell me to listen to myself. Okay, these are people who don't like that. Okay, they wanted to be liked by everybody. They're a part of, you know, they're a part of who you used to be, but not who not who you are now. Okay, it's almost like the new you is merging and the old you is like leaving. Okay, it says who you are, you're seeing who you become, who you can become. So in the midst of this, you're seeing who you can become, you know, in the midst of all of this. Okay. Spirits could be haunting you for revenge. Okay, you could be dealing with people who are dealing with spirits like paranormal activity, bad dreams, waking up at night. You know, that the revenge, they're being haunted by what them hearts. Okay, just period. That's an energy that can be hosted by spirits that are here that want revenge. Y'all got to be way more realistic. Y'all out here still on cloning. It's like, no, they got witches and warlocks up there, bitch. Like, no, this ain't nothing to play with. Y'all be running away from this spiritual shit, and that's how you be able to know what they be able to know what you got going on for real. It's deeper than the fact that we all tapped on this phone. No, they tap spiritually. That's why when we can say something, it pop up on our phone. Then no, this is spiritual warfare. This is spirits and ancestors. Spirits against ancestors, damn near. That's really what it's about. You could be having signs of spiritual attacks. All of this is spiritual attacks. Spiritual attacks. Spiritual attachments are spiritual attacks on yourself and someone else. Being attached to someone in this manner. Okay? I like to tell people, I'm going to say this and I'm going to keep it light. I told somebody the other day, I said, I don't read your little books because I get the direct link from me trusting myself. The universe trusts me with that information because I trust myself. So I don't have to keep running back to Anubis. Oh, Anubis, give me all the keys. Give me all the key. I don't have to keep doing that. I naturally have it from myself. And they mind their business. I don't have a spiritual attachment to no Psalms, no God, no deity, no nothing. It's here to help me move forward. And I'm going to give it something back in return. Me moving forward. That's all it's asking me to do. Because me moving forward helps raise the vibration of the planet. It don't ask for much. See, y'all be dealing with folks who need breakfast, lunch, and dinner. My ancestors don't ask for all that shit. They want me to keep moving forward. They good on the other side. So a lot of people could have too many spiritual attachments. I don't read your little Nawapian books. The ancestors told me to trust in thyself, and that's what I'm doing. They'll guide me through everyone else. People miss that little Pocahontas movie. You know what I'm saying? When she was speaking to that tree. The spirits will guide you if you pay attention, if you listen. We be trying to listen to everybody else but ourselves. We have a serious spiritual attachment. It's serious. It's so serious. Like, we listen to everyone else. I love when people tell me I don't listen to nobody else. You right. But I also love when people tell me, man, I fuck with you, Miracle, because you trust them ancestors before you trust anybody else. It's like we got to really get in alignment for the assignment. I just want to say that and keep that light, okay? Yeah, we like being connected to this physical representation of it. We love the physical representation. I feel you. When Anubis first came to me, I was like, whoa. This is cool. I'm that bitch now. But then it got real when he started to show me who the fuck I really was and what I had to become to even really be able to, for him to help me for real, let alone embodying the energy. Do mind you, he is still guiding me. That's it. We haven't embodied nothing yet. You know? So it's real serious. When you align to your true self, your lineage, your spirit animals, and your spirit guides, and everybody will align to you. Okay? All these tools here are just tools to help you move forward. These are just cards. And I like to tell people, they be like, oh, you flip them all the time. I'm just flipping them because this is a tool that helps me just connect with myself and just my ancestors. It all depends on how you use it, baby. It all depends on how you use it. We're having a problem with accepting the fact that we can be our true selves with these tools and shit. We can be our true selves with these ancestors and shit. We're having a problem with that. We can be our true selves and smell the flowers and shit. We can be our true inner child self on a day-to-day basis and shit. It's something like that. We're afraid of that. Because truly, you are truly your inner child all the time. We just be running away from it because we never got comfortable to be in it. Our childhood went by like a bee flying past our motherfucking ass to get into that flower. So we ain't had no childhood. Shit, we was being pollinated in this motherfucker. So it was like, come on now, praise the ancestors. Okay? Find your true lineage. Find your true energy. I like to tell people all the time, they be like, Miracle, am I karmic? Am I royal? I say you're karmic until you get your shit together. You either get your shit together for your family or your family got some things for you to continue to do. Pick a side. Depending on what your family got for you to continue to do, it sure as hell better not have nothing to do with no trauma. Or we gonna have to talk to mama and remake this shit. Business, we can't be mom and pops on the corner no more. We need to be the safe haven on the outskirts of Valdosta or something. I don't know. We can't just be this little basic little corner on the store no more. We really gotta rise. You gotta figure out where you are at with your family. Just period. You can't be out here trying to connect to spiritual, well, physical and spiritual attachments when you ain't even trying to connect with your own folks to help them. Because I'm finna tell you one thing for certain, two things for sure. If you don't help it at your own door, it'll never grow. I talk to legends in the spiritual world and they tell me all the time, I'm grateful for the fact that you stick with your plan. You stick to the code, all these niggas for the streets. Because that's what they fell out at. Nipsey tell me all the time he left the sage in the house. He didn't bring it outside all the time. You don't see me outside now day not looking for a feather. You don't see me outside now trying to leave my ancestors inside. We really got to get serious about who we are and shit like that, and you playing on it. Don't play on your top. Everything else will. You playing on your own top. You know? Find out who your shit is. Get your shit together. Because we not breaking no generational curses unless we stop what is actually going on. We still keeping it going on. It's an honor grandma got the mom and pops in the hood. That's cute. But grandma was beating the fuck out of them grandkids and cousin was getting molested and uncle didn't and granddaddy didn't come home on time enough. So I don't know how cute that mom and pop store is. So we got deeper issues that we really working on. Some of us didn't have it like that. In and out of shelter, That didn't stop you. You should be rising now. That way you can have something for your kids because you didn't have nothing. Create something more. You should want more times 10 then at that point, right? It's like I talk about all the time I was kidnapped. I want more times 20, 30, 40. You know, it's stuff like that. I think we thought breaking generational curses was just moving mama out the hood. No, mama needs to be out the hood and healed, bitch. Okay? You get caught up on this physical representation and makes your lineage in you something that you're not. Okay? I got one more little page. Yeah. Nothing can no longer just slide. The real you should be in the building now. The you been, the you been wanting to be, the you working to be, the you will be in life. People are about to be left to deal with their own karma for the past 20 years of bad choices. Universe said they have had plenty enough of time to make it right. But it's finna be up at night with the wrongs that you need to make right. It's finna be alone like never before. That Saturn is in retrograde in Pisces. It's finna go out of retrograde and get in Pisces again. It's finna be heavy on it. If I'm not mistaken, it's finna be heavy on it. Heavy on that energy, you know, isolation and exile. But Erica said it best. We all shall grow before it's done. 77, as I say that. We already said 777 is very significant. This is all about your spiritual life. I told you that before. When you get that spiritual life right, everything else aligns. Physically, mentally, financially, emotionally. Everything aligns off of the soul. You ain't doing shit if that soul heavy as fuck. I don't give a fuck about none of that rah-rah. So it's something like that. Yeah. Once Saturn out of retrograde is going back direct in Pisces, that's when this shit finna hit the fan. And it's gonna be there in that motherfucker. It hits the night. No, it's gonna be in the November. It's gonna, and more than likely it's been here now for like Saturn and Uranus. They stay 3 to 6 months in this bitch. You be stressed the fuck out. You don't know. This is all to maintain, to heal, to manage your need to control, to get more. This power play and this competition energy. It's also to control these demons and spirits that are present. Like I told you, it's going to be the demons and spirits versus the ancestors. Just period. And you better hope you got a couple, because them demons are coming back to host a couple of motherfuckers and they finna get lit. Okay? Ancestors already warning a couple of motherfuckers, get the fuck out the way. Get out the way, get out the way. They already told me, get out, we moving. For real. The spirits and the demons, they need hosts right now. The ghosts, they need hosts. Complete utter betrayal and revenge. Brutality is what I heard. All of this will be affecting the heavy hearts. So it's almost like Anubis opened the gates, and they've been having time to point out all the people who they want, who they gonna get, and they finna get them niggas. And once they done, the gates will, everybody go back in the gates. I remember when Anubis opened the gates. They recently just opened. I did a video. Let me go to it. I think I just shared a recent video around that time when Anubis opened the gates, because I was hearing it. And recently, all I've been hearing is the dogs barking. And everybody's house who I go to, their dog literally sits in front of me. So I'm like, okay, yeah, you better have some folks now, because them demons is, oh baby, they out. They hosting now. And they're going to force you to kill yourself and kill someone else. They want it. Okay, let's see here. It was... Oh, is this recent? Did I post this then? Let me see. Oh, that was Mercury and Libra. Oh, that was last night. Okay, yeah, so it's down some more. Because I think I did like a revamp last week or something like that. And I was like, okay, so let me share my old videos. Yeah, hard times. Yep. Okay, so this was one video. Let me see, because it was around about this time last year. But let me see, though. Let me make sure. I think it was like a year ago when I made this video. Well, no, 10 months ago. Yep, 10 months ago. 10 months ago, Anubis opened up the gates. So, from 10 months ago, the spirits, the demons, and the ghost and all that shit right there has been formulating on how to attack. And they are about to attack. Just period. 3, 2, 1 on the clock right now as I say that. I literally been hearing Mayday, Mayday. Houston, we have a problem. Y'all better get prepared, okay? In the meantime, that's all. Website in bio, okay? This is a dose of reality, spiritual attachments. I'm tired. Peace.